Hey guys, how are you? So, I am going to do the tutorial that I meant to do a while ago on eyebrows. Eyebrows are extremely important for stage because they show so much expression. 50% of your eyebrows are actually lost in stage light. So, it's important to make them really dark, make the arch very dramatic as well. I also do my eyebrows for just daily makeup too. So I'll go ahead and show you just like my basic routine, and I'll tell you what I normally do for stage. First, you make sure you have clean eyebrows. Remove the hair in whatever way you feel most comfortable. I like to pluck mine, so I usually use tweezers like these. Sometimes if I haven't plucked in a while, my eyebrows are really like going wild and I need to get a lot, I'll use this kind. This one's by Revlon. Oh, I guess they're both by Revlon. And also, if you want, use these. I can't remember where these are from. Maybe Sally's or places that sell hair, like wigs, they have them. But just these little razors, these are good because they have little guards so you don't cut yourself. And you just gently go over the hair and you just shave underneath like that. So that's good if you just need a quick cleanup. I prefer tweezing just because the hair doesn't grow back as quickly as does with shaving it. I'll go ahead and pluck. Normally, I will have one of these guys to clean up, to get rid of those hairs that are like falling out. You'll brush them down to get the shape you want. Or you can also use one of these. And this works just as well. It just kind of is your personal preference. Now, my skin obviously is a little bit darker. For those of you that have lighter skin, you may get some noticeable redness underneath your eyebrows or wherever you plucked right after. So if you notice that is something that happens to your skin, pluck, a couple hours or the day before. So next, I usually get a pencil to draw on, do the basic outline of my eyebrows. Now, I naturally have a little bit of an arch already. Some of you may not. So the best way I have found to find that arch, if you go ahead and take some kind of either a brush or this pencil, and the inside of your eyebrows are gonna line up to the outside of your nostril here. Some people even will draw on there where it goes. The arch is going to line the tip of your nose, and you're going to go through the middle of your pupil, and wherever that lines up, that's where your arch is going to be. And then your eyebrow is going to end. You go from on the outside. So you go from the outside of your nostril to the outside of your eye, and just line it up like that. This is one of my favorite pencils. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills, her Brow Wiz, and this one's in ebony. I love these. They come in a lot of different colors. I'll put the link below. Another one, which you guys saw in my last video, are the NYX. These work as well too. Like I said before, you have to be a little bit more careful with it, just because it is thicker, you can tell. So you have to be a little more careful, especially towards the ends of your eyebrows. But these work as well. If you don't have pencils, you can also go ahead and have a dark eyeliner and get an angled liner brush. So one like this, and you can draw on it with the dark eyeshadow or whatever color your hair is. I usually go in very short strokes to mimic how my hair grows. And you basically want to look and see how your hair grows and see if it's easier for you to start at the top or the bottom. Some people, it's easier to fill in starting at the bottom. Some people feel like it's easier starting at the top. For me, it's easier starting right here. Well, it's almost like I'm drawing little hairs on. It's is also really cool because it has a little brush on the end. So when you're drawing, you're penciling in your eyebrows, you're going to go over it with the brush to make sure it blends in well. You want it to blend with your eyebrows. You don't want it to look like you've drawn on eyebrows. For stage, I will normally make them twice, if not 3 times as dark. They'll be like black. For natural, I actually have it a little bit lighter than my natural hair color. Looks a little more natural. So it's almost like an ombre. So it's light here, and then it gradually gets darker. Note, it is nearly impossible to have 100% perfect eyebrows on each side and have them match. My eyebrows never match. My eyes are uneven. Don't worry about it. No one can tell. If you're going to the grocery store, if you're going to school, if you're going to work, you can stop right here and go and put on a clear brow gel or a tinted brow gel on top to hold them down. This one is by Ardell, and it's actually clear, but it looks brown because of all the brown powders and pencils that I put on my eyebrows. So these are good. You just, almost like a mascara brush, you just put it on and it will hold those eyebrows in place and keep your makeup on. Normally, I go a little bit further. I do some more. This product, I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. It's waterproof. It will stay on. I went and I worked out, and I was sweating like crazy, and it didn't come off. So this stuff is amazing. A little bit of it goes a long way. So you only need a tiny bit. So what I do, I take an angled liner brush, like the ones I was showing you before. This one's by Sephora. And I will just dip it into here. Just get a teensy tiny bit. You only need very little. It's enough to get a little bit on the brush. And then I'll actually take the lid of it and then wipe off the extra. So I just have a tiny bit. So, with the dip brow, because it is dark, I will start on the outside. Go lighter the further I go in. So I do that and I go back in with a brush again, and this is also how you get an even better gradient. I'll start heavily here, really pushing that brow product in, and then lightly towards the ends. To clean up the eyebrows, I love this product right here. These are NYX. They're their Wonder Pencils. They come in, I think, 3 different colors, like a light, a medium, and a dark one. So you're going to get one, a color that's a little bit lighter than your natural skin tone, almost like a highlighter color. And these are great because they blend really well. Anastasia Beverly Hills also has concealers and pencils too. I haven't tried them yet. If anyone wants to buy them for me, go ahead and I'll try them. But these are great and they're really cheap too. This is NYX. So what I do, I just go right underneath my eyebrow and I just draw right under here. So I just put a little line there. You only need a little bit. I'll do the same on here. And then a little bit on the edge of here too. Next, I will take a flat brush. This is by Bare Minerals. This is their Max Coverage Concealer Brush. This is a flat, like, dense brush. And I kind of am just doing like a little motion, like a windshield wiper motion, and I'm pushing it down. Please blend very, very well, because if you don't, it's going to look weird. you go ahead and put your eyeshadows on top, so that will make it blend in even more. And you have beautiful eyebrows. So if you guys have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a great day. I went ahead and put on some eyeshadow, and so you guys could see the blending, how it can look very natural.